Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm Impoppable from Game here, and today I'm playing some more Bloons Adventure Time Tower Defense. So today I'm doing another 2 towers Impoppable, this time with Finn over here, and with Flame Princess. So this should be pretty cool. They're pretty fun towers. They're both relatively strong and can do a decent job. So together they have pretty good odds of actually, winning Impoppable, which is fairly important. I'll just go over the builds again quickly. So Flame Princess, we have Wand of Disbursement, we got Demon Heart, Engineer's Blueprint for +5 damage, Demon Heart's +2. The Wand I'm not going to go over, but I'll just show again. These are the stats, they're kind of complicated. Heart Gauntlets +1 damage, +15% attack speed, Baker Shard +50% attack speed, Cosmic Gauntlets +15% attack speed, -10% ability cooldown, Doom Gauntlets +2 damage to Geo Bloons, +15% attack speed, and +1 pierce. Baby Tooth -20% ability cooldown. And finally, Warning Horn, it's an ability trinket, gives +20% attack speed to the character equipped and all characters nearby. It's decent. And then for the Finn build, using 4D Sword, which is kind of cool, it just has a chance to slow and one-shot Moabs. Vorpal Handle, mostly for left arm power, but also does extra damage to Fortifieds. Glasses of Noticon for range and chem protection. Gugu Mama Meter, Bloons in range, take +3 damage. Baker Shard again, 50% attack speed. I believe this is like hair of Bubblegum. Bubblegum's hair, yep, pretty weird. +20% attack speed, +7 range, and it gives gum on Bloons. Future Crystal, lower health mode class Bloons. Heart Gauntlets, +1 damage, +15% attack speed, and once again, the Doom Gauntlets. Okay, so, yeah. We're doing it on Desert of Wonder, Impoppable, which should be fun. We have Zombie Bloons, which are something. They're kind of annoying, but we'll deal with them. Hopefully they'll be okay, so let's get started. Yeah, Zombie Bloons can be very annoying, but hopefully they won't cause too many issues this time. A little hard to tell. Wow, Finn's range is big. That's so weird. Like, if you guys have a basic Finn with, like, no trinkets or anything, especially if he's, like, level 1, his range is so small, and then I just do this, and his range is massive. It's ridiculous. His range is bigger than Flame Princess's. I'm pretty sure his is equal, if not larger, than Flame Princess's, which is just crazy. Anyways, let us get started. So yeah, I feel like these characters are really fun. It's a compatible build. Finn does a good job dealing with like Moblast Bloons, and then Flame Princess does a really good job with all the ceramics. And the Bad Bloon could be a bit tricky, but beyond that, I think they should be pretty easy. I mean, 4D Sword is insane. For every time it hits a balloon, there's a 5% chance that balloon just gets one-shotted, which is kind of insane. I do need Finn to deal with all the purple balloons, though, so hopefully he's strong enough. He has fast attack speed, he has decent pierce, he has mad damage, so hopefully he'll be okay, but I definitely am a little nervous that Finn won't be able to deal with all the purple balloons, but hopefully everything will be okay. It probably will be, I'm sure it'll be fine. I didn't equip Fire Crown, I probably should have. Whatever, it's not that big of a deal. It doesn't matter all that much. So I feel like overall, they have a pretty good chance of winning. They're pretty powerful. They have some really strong builds going right now, which should make this stuff easier. So hopefully, all things considered, they'll be able to beat the Bad Bloon and beat Impoppable. Yeah, no, like Flame Princess, sorry, that's kind of random. There was a bit of edit there, so I'm not quite sure how that transition worked, but Flame Princess is one of the best towers in the game, especially early game. You really can't beat homing lead popping power that has easy access to camo detection. It really just lets her pop all balloon types, and then with her great pierce and range, pierce and homing, as well as decent attack speed, she's so good for like, as soon as you get your first like damage ring and stuff and start adding damage to towers, she just gets so much stronger, which makes, not to mention the fact that Phoenix Wand exists, Flame Princess really is just like one of the strongest characters in the game, right up until the end, because she has so much versatility. She's good against, like, she demolishes balloons, she's decent against Moblast Bloons, and once you get her ability, as you'll see later on the level 7 one, it's insane. Like, it practically triples her attack speed and damage output, and it's pretty decent uptime, even without any ability cooldown. It's pretty darn insane and pretty darn powerful, which ends up working really well. Finn, obviously, Finn's the traditional starting character. He's nothing all that special, but the fact that 4D Sword exists just brings Finn and all other sword users, it makes them so much stronger, Because even if they have low damage or attack speed or anything, they still can just one-shot a fortified ZMG and then, oh wait, that was interesting. No matter how much damage you have, you may not be able to beat that, but, well, obviously if you have enough damage, you can beat that, but like, a Flame Princess might not be able to beat that. But 40 Sword definitely can, which is always pretty incredible. I suppose I should probably upgrade Finn as well. Been doing all these upgrades for Flame Princess, I've just been ignoring little old Finn out here. All by himself, poor little Finn. One other 2000 Impoppable I'm probably going to do in the future is Finn and PB. I don't know if I've done that before, but if I haven't, that would be a really cool combo, because then we can do the whole bound by word stuff, so that'd be pretty interesting. If I haven't done that yet, I'll probably do that pretty soon. I think that should be pretty cool. I think that's probably a good combo too, because PB's insane with her ability, and Finn, again, can act as a bit of a support character, which is kind of what he's doing right now too. Working with Flame Princess as a bit of support, so Flame Princess can be carried to demolish everything, because Flame Princess is still pretty darn OP. It really is, honestly, the turning point between normal mode and hard mode is once you get Flame Princess. Because you get her on a really challenging map to beat, but if you beat it on normal mode, you get Flame Princess, and then you're pretty much set for hard mode. By that point, you probably have some degree of money making. You have decent trinkets and weapons, nothing great, but like uncommons, rares, maybe a couple super rares or epics. And then you're set. You can do hard mode pretty easily. And then as you do hard mode, you get Warrior PB, lots of characters like that, and then you're all set for extreme mode. And Flame Princess honestly carries you all the way, especially if you get Phoenix Wand. Flame Princess will be your key all the way up to Impoppable. Because I will say at Impoppable, she starts to get a little worse because she doesn't do that great against the bad balloon. She doesn't have really much single target damage, that's not what she's meant for. Which actually makes Flame Princess and C4 Charlie a pretty nice combo. Except C4 Charlie is a bit of an issue where he can't pop purple balloons because he's slow and misses, like, so annoying. But no, Flame Princess is definitely not meant for heavy single target mode class balloons. Not terrible against it once you get the ability, which I'm going to show off any second now. But certainly not all that great, which kind of sucks. Anyways, here we go. The Fire Elemental. It's pretty darn cool. Has the melee attack. You will see if they ever do get close, which they're not going to get right now. She does start shooting like 1,000 fireballs per second. You'll probably see with a Moab. Up until this point, though, or not until up until the point where a balloon gets closer to her, though, she has like a slightly larger radius with her claw melee attack than the fireballs. I don't really get why. Technically, it just makes her range smaller, but that's just one of the things that happens. Okay, Fin of Fury, that's the final upgrade we need. We did have a Moab, but we kind of missed our chance to use the Fire Elemental. Okay, you can sort of see the fireballs get sent out. There's just not really enough balloons to really need the constant fireballs. It'll be more noticeable in like BFBs and ZMGs. Until then, the Fire Elemental can just layerize and destroy the world because the Fire Elemental's pretty crazy. Definitely is a cool thing, the Fire Elemental and all. Like, the Elementals are so cool. The Elementals really are really cool, though. Like, the Fire one, I mean, it's kind of weird how they are. There's Fire, Gum, Ice, and... what is the fourth Elemental? Fire, Gum, Ice... I want to say Slime, but it's not Slime, is it? I don't think so. I think I'm just thinking of that because of Slime Princess. Fire, Ice, Gum... or Candy. Which is the fourth Elemental? There are 4, right? Pretty sure in Adventure Time there were 4 elementals, but I'm not really sure what the 4th one is. You're really not sure what the 4th elemental is. But regardless, they're pretty cool. I don't really fully understand their story, but they're powerful elemental people. They're cool, like, wizard, sorcerer people, with their respective elements, sort of. You know, it's Gum, so you can debate if that's an element or not. But then they use their powers. I believe the whole point of them was that they teamed up to, like, defeat the Lich at the end of the, like, Mushroom Wars or whatever. Adventure Time story is weird. Everything about Adventure Time is a weird, wacky show, but, I mean, it's awesome, and it made this awesome game. I really do love, like, one of my favorite things about Bloons Adventure Time Tower Defense is they took BZ6 as a basic concept. They added all of its features. They added a couple more features. Okay, they added most of its features at the time. They added quite a few more with the addition of ghost balloons, zombie balloons. They did a lot more experimentation. Like, it makes me think a little bit of, like, Bloons Super Monkey 2. They added a lot of the features from there into here, shield balloons. And even like the fan-made game, like Bloons Tower Defense X, I think that came out before BT6, they added some features from there. It is just a really cool concept. I could see I could see Bloons Adventure Time Tower Defense being so much better if they ever added boss balloons. I doubt it'll ever happen, but if they ever do oh, it's been 5 years, there's still people playing this game, here you go, let's do a boss balloon update, let's transfer it from BT6 or something like that. I feel like boss balloons could be done so well in this game, because it's just like another version of Martian Games almost. It's a competition to see how much absurd damage can you get with whatever resources. Because there is definitely ways, even without glitches, where people can get some absurd differences in damage. With the same trinkets, the same weapons, the same everything. Some people will get 100,000 damage, and some people will get like 3 million, because they just know how to spend the resources. So the boss balloons in this game would be so cool. If I ever do find like an easy way to mod this game, I would definitely try to add boss balloons. Also, you just saw 40 Sword do what it does best, and absolutely obliterate AZMG, because that's what 40 Sword likes to do. Oh wait, it's almost dead. Nope, it's dead now, and nothing exists out of it. Really, really insane weapon. Anyways, I feel like I've been talking for a while, which is a good thing, because I will admit, the earlier pause in the video was me basically realizing, wait a sec, I have absolutely no things to talk about, which happens a surprising number of times. It is a little difficult. I think some people ask this, like, on and off on just YouTube in general. It is definitely difficult to come up with things to talk about. It's not always an easy thing to do, and there definitely can be a lot of difficulty involved in it, because you gotta talk for a while, and you generally want to have interesting things to say for the most part, which is definitely not an easy thing to do. I have to try fairly hard to come up with interesting things to talk about, or at the very least things I think might be interesting. I don't know, maybe you think this stuff is very boring. But what I will say now, in the middle here, not in the middle, the video is probably like almost 2/3 of the way done. Also, what the heck? How are we dead? What just happened? It's round 66, we lost to green balloons. Okay, I'm exiting out of the game because there's no way we're dead here. Okay, so I'm back here. If you don't know that trick, you exit out of the game, you come back in, restarts the round. It's kind of like BT6's feature of continuing game, except they're like, hey, you know what? No, you can't do that. You can only do that, but you can only do that if you exit out of the game and spend 8 minutes longer, because so nice. But no, so I definitely think we can beat this round. We probably might need to sell Flame Princess, but I think that would be it. Even just, Fire Elemental and we're set. So that sucked, but we could definitely be in that round, so I'm happy to restart like that if I think there's a chance we can win. Because we can definitely go farther than that. Like, that was just bad ability timing and usage, that's all it was. Honestly, this is so much nicer, because continues kind of suck. In both this game and BT6 and all those, most Bloons games, continues are just really annoying to use, because they cost like an in-game currency, and then they give you extra money that you generally don't want. Because if you want to, like, people don't use continues very often because they want to beat the level, they're using a continue because they're like, oh, I think I could have done that. Not, oh, I need an extra $5,000 to do it. If that was the case, people would just use power-ups. So I really do feel like continues should just be free and not give money. I think that would be a way nicer concept. But unfortunately, that's very rarely the case. Also, we've missed out on our single green balloon, so Finn, sell, sell, sell. Pop the green balloon. Awesome. Then move Finn back. Fully upgrade Finn again, because we need all of your upgrades, Finn. Wonderful thing about having money and being allowed to sell. Did a challenge recently where I basically tried to do this game pretending this game was like Chimps Mode BT6, so no trinkets, no weapons, no selling, no continues, no lives, no money, no anything. It was brutal. I made it pretty far, like I made it to like round 70 or something, but, and I wasn't even on all that easy of a map, but it's a brutal challenge to play this game, you know, with nothing. Chimps Mode in BT6 is difficult, but it's not that bad. But in this game, taking away all those buffs that are the reason you're able to beat Impoppable at all, like, I'm honestly fairly impressed that without trinkets or weapons or allies or any of that stuff, you're still able to beat, like, Extreme Mode. That's kind of crazy to me. I'm sure it's mostly character levels and stuff and what characters you have. But that definitely does tell me that, I wonder if I restarted this game, which I actually am doing in the next couple days for my channel anniversary, which is on April 25th, just as a heads up. But But if you do restart this, if you restart this game, or if I restart this game, which again, I probably will do, temporary, don't worry, this account will still exist. Okay, and boom. Pause mode. Okay, so I definitely have to retry this round. Why does it say round 75? Oh, this is round 75. What the heck? Okay, okay. Okay, so it's round 75. I was not aware of that. I clearly need to play this a bit better now, a bit more carefully. Because round 75 with zombie balloons ends in this, because round 74 has a ton of balloons. So I result in thousands of graves, releasing tens of thousands of balloons, because they just like to be like that. And it's very difficult, so I gotta be careful here. Oh, this is not going to be easy, but let's give it a shot. Let's see, first things first, if I just do slow-mo and use all of these abilities, do we have any chance? No, we don't. Flame Princess, yeah, no. Okay, how do I do this? How do I do this? I'm gonna be back in a second, see if I can figure something out. Okay, so as you can see, I'm back here. I have tried moving the characters to a different spot. Let's see if this has any potential. It does reset Flame Princess's cooldown, which could be helpful. I think we have a chance here, but if we don't win this, I'm not going to try this again. But it looks like we're good, which is pretty awesome, because then what I can do is I can then proceed to sell Flame Princess once again, and just keep doing this, because I have like $50,000, and I can afford to keep selling and replacing Flame Princess pretty much all over the place, which is kind of awesome. Finn, you're being sold. You're not being upgraded, though, because it's not worth my time to do that. You're really just here for the Goo Goo Mama meter. As you can see, though, damage really ain't all that bad. We're doing pretty decent. This is a fairly long map. I don't know if we'll be able to do this. I think we probably can, though, for the most part. I gotta keep this on slow-mo, though. Finn is being moved already. Just to have more newer Goo Goo Mama meter. Flame Princess will need to be moved any second now, which isn't great. Attack speed boost, something, warning horn, I don't know. That's pointless, though, except it gives a boost to him. Okay, gotta upgrade again. Upgrade, because this is slow and annoying and difficult. We don't have a ton of room here, which is a little scary, but we do have a little bit of space here that can do something. I did not know you could place on the side of this thing. That's kind of cool. Okay, it's on its final damage phase, so I'm gonna sell Flame Princess over here. I feel like this is probably the best choice now. Just upgrade, buy, place, use, sell, place, attack speed. You need attack speed to do with the DTs, because I need these DTs one-shotted right now. Okay, we have a chance. We have a slim chance. Here's what I'm going to do quickly. I'm going to sell Flame Princess one more time, and move Flame Princess over here. Because I believe Finn can probably one-shot it, but if he can't one-shot it, he can slow it down long enough that I can have a maxed out Flame Princess here, waiting to deal with everything, and he did one-shot it. That was intense. That was an intense end to that. That was awesome, though. That was really awesome. Okay, so that actually turned out so well, this, like, 2000 Impoppable. Great combo, great connection of units. It was difficult, but it was still exciting and challenging, and we still was able to win, which was awesome. That was so awesome. Thank you all for watching. I do quickly want to mention this in case any of you are curious. The thumbnail for this video may be something you recognize, and the whole concept and idea. My goal for this video was to actually try to replicate the Flame Princess and Ice King 2 Towers Impoppable video. Because if you don't know, that was a really big video for the channel. It did really well. And I was kind of curious if that was a fluke, or if that's something that if I do something similar, it gets replicated to some degree. So if you do notice that this video, very similar thumbnail, or idea, or characters, and all that stuff, there is a reason behind it. I'm trying to see if there's some sort of theme to see how YouTube decides to send this video to, essentially, BT6 fans is what happens. YouTube's like, hey, this video does well, you guys watch it a lot, and then they're like, okay, something else, there's something else going on, and then they send it to, and they show it to people that are watching BT6 videos, and then it makes the channel grow a lot, it shows a lot more people the video, and it's really awesome, so I'm trying to do that again today, so this is a bit of an experiment. If you're watching this, and the video is doing really well, first of all, if you're watching this to the end, you're awesome, I really do appreciate it. But if the video is doing well, then you know it worked out, you know it all worked out. But yeah, thank you all for watching, hope you guys enjoyed this video, definitely still consider giving the video a like and subscribing if you enjoyed. If you haven't yet, which you probably have, but if you haven't, you should. We're getting really close to 3,000 subscribers, hopefully we can make that, or we can reach that in time for the channel anniversary. And yeah, have a wonderful day, I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye!